Putting wheels on the stagecoach in Red Dead Redemption was a great afterthought. It's been real useful. To me, though, it was clearly designed to be a boat. And so, since I've had a lot of practice, I'm going to tell you how to sell it proper. My name is Subavon. My hat is famous. The only place in multiplayer where you can get yourself a stagecoach is at Gaptooth Breach, and you gotta clear out the hideout to drive it away. So if you got a large posse, clear it out a few times and get yourself some spare boats. Drive 'em down to Thieves' Landing. Dixon's Crossing is one of the easiest places on the map to put in the water. Its high rate of survival makes it the ideal place for a bunch of soft-water ducklings like yourself to wet their bills. Complaining about the distance you have to drive is about as useless as trying to smell good after sleeping with a skunk. I won't consider it. Once you get to Thieves' Landing, you need to get the posse on top of the stagecoach. The most elegant way to do that is to back it up to the gunsmith store. Your guys can run around the back, they'll climb onto the roof, and they don't even have to jump on. They can step down onto the roof of the stagecoach like it was a fancy cruise boat. You can't drive like a maniac when you got the posse on top of the stagecoach. So you're gonna have to be careful and get yourself nice and easy to the front of the bridge over at Dixon's Crossing. You want to be aiming for these piers, that's where we're going in. It's pretty easy, it's pretty much up to the driver. Everybody on top just has to be careful to stay on. Try not to move and crouch. It's a good idea to take out the horses. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten stuck on them and gone nowhere. It's a nasty piece of business. I'm sorry about that. Just head on into the water. You'll see your character glitch. He'll make to get off, and then he'll glitch back on. That's the weird part of it. If you don't touch your controller, you're going to be fine. You'll stay on. The rate of survival for the driver, if he doesn't touch his controller, is 100%. So just let it happen. Lead the horses into the water, or that one horse you got left. Let the glitch happen, and then you can crouch, and if you're clever, you can get on top of the stagecoach. I tend to fall off, so I don't always. I just crouch in the front seat, and, well, what do you want? I'm just clumsy. It can take a minute sometimes, or more, to get going. You might feel like you're stuck, but you'll be moving very slow, like clockwork hands, real slow like. But once you get going, and something different will happen just about every time. I wish I could tell you you could go over the falls, but you're going to get stuck at old Bacchus's place down here. You'll get stuck on the rocks right here, just in view of Butter Bridge. That's the breaks. Up here in Great Plains is a great place to launch. It's a guaranteed good time, even if it's not a guaranteed long cruise. You might get stuck at the beginning or at the first rapids. If you go in and around here, depending on your speed of entry, number of horses you got, number of people you got on the roof, you could possibly sail all the way to Blackwater. You'll meet with an invisible wall over there, but eventually you could possibly go that far. As you can see, sometimes it's just kind of slow going. But once you do get going, in this particular place, you get going. There are several rapids, and like I said, something different is going to happen every time. Sometimes you'll hit the rock, and you won't make it past it. Sometimes you'll hit it, and you'll be just fine. See what I mean? Well, it's an adventure every time. That's why I like being a captain. Got some good speed right there. And then I got stuck on the grass right there. Like I said, something different is going to happen every time. Here the glitch does something really weird, but I kind of like the effect. It's one of those 3D visual types of things you see in movie theaters. Anyway, you're guaranteed to have a good time. no matter what happens. Oh, this is the time when I thought my character was going to fall off, and I tried to walk around and, hey, am I the first guy to learn how to swim this game? This is my favorite glitch in Red Dead Redemption. The stagecoach floats. Now I'm going to show you how to sail it properly.